Right now we're working on putting some plating on the back for our spreader. So we've already reinforced the side and this side here. As you can see, like that's the original, and then we put this plate on here. So we're just doing the same in the back, as you can see, because there's a couple holes in the back here. So we're just working on measuring out a piece of metal. It's not, this was easy because you could just do straight and stuff. So this was, we're gonna, you got an angle on this side, so it's gonna be fun to cut that out, and we're not going all the way straight across over here, so that way we can get like some more of this plate, because you can only come down so far, and then we gotta come down over here. And then yeah, so it should be a little fun. We're working on getting that cut out, and Dad's working on heating some stuff up. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing down there, but he's doing his thing with the torch. So Duke's over here working on cleaning up my angle corner here where we're gonna weld the plate of steel on. So he's cleaning that up with the grinder, so I got a decent place to weld, and then I got somewhat drawn out what I'm gonna put in there for a piece of metal. I'm not a professional fabricator, so it's probably not going to be perfect by no means, but it should be good enough. So he's got one side done. He's going to grind down this side, and then I'm going to work on cutting this out, so be able to put this piece in here in a little bit. So we got our piece of metal in here now, and we got it clamped on the top there, keep it tight. And so we're gonna weld the sides of it, and then my dad thinks what we might have to do, because it's gonna be really hard to get good welds on the bottom here, is we might drill holes through the bottom and then just bolt it tight. And then the top, probably put a couple tacks on the top to keep it tight. And then we put angle iron right here to keep it like the top, have a nice top on it. So we'll probably end up doing that over here too. So I gotta clean up the edges of this piece with the grinder, so that way you can get good spots to weld, and then we'll get welding. So we got everything that we wanted done on this, so we put a piece of angle iron here kind of in the middle just to help stabilize it. So we got all that done, so we're gonna probably go try it out today and haul some more manure too. So now that we got this spreader all refabricated, I guess you could say, we're working on hauling some manure here, like I said. So we're just hauling out all the stuff that we had to scrape out of the barn when it was really cold, like I said a couple days ago. So we're just getting caught up now with that stuff. Now it's a little bit warmer here, so it's my second load here, then we'll have a couple loads here, and then we have a couple loads up in another barn. So everything seems to be good so far, so we'll just keep an eye on everything. I have a new gadget we got in the shop here. So this is an oil dolly, basically. And so we had to take the oil out of the tractor to do some stuff in the rear end. And so we took all the good oil out of it, and we fixed what we need to fix. So now we're putting it back in. So this thing goes off of a battery, and so we hooked up to our forklift battery, and then we didn't even get like half empty, and the battery died. So now we got a charger going to the battery, charging the cables for this pump. Now we're pumping it back in. So this seems to work pretty nice, except for the fact that you just have to have a battery around whenever you want to use it. So what we were fixing here is the shaft, or replacing might be the better word. So this shaft is the old shaft, and there's wear marks all along here. And so this shaft goes like in right here in this grease skirt, and goes across here, and then like it goes out like kind of over there too. And so normally, like if we had 3 points on here, this was a big part of the 3 points on this tractor, but we don't really have 3 points on it anymore. But the reason that this wore down is because all the weight of the drawbar here, so basically anything we have on it, is hooked up to here, right here, and then that's hooked up to this, and that pulls down on this, and then like I said, this pin goes right through here, the shaft, and so that's what caused this wear. And this won't be a problem considering we don't use it, except for the fact that it starts to leak, and then you lose hydraulic oil all over the place. So we worked on replacing that, so that's the way it won't leak hydraulic oil all over the place now. So it wasn't terribly hard to replace compared to what we did on the other tractor over there, because this is the tractor that was on the mixer before. So once we got off the mixer, we pulled her in here and worked on fixing this quick. Here in south central Wisconsin, we're getting our first somewhat big snowfall. It's gonna last for a little while, because like we had one bigger snow earlier this year, but it all melted like literally the next day. So last couple days we got quite a bit of snow, and as you can see, that can cause some issues here, as we have pens that have like almost like a foot of snow in them in some spots. So that's what we're working on today. Is we gotta clean all these pens out that are outside up, so that way we don't have our animals walking through a bunch of snow. So we're just working on doing our dry cow barn first, since that had to get hauled out anyways, which that means we have to haul a bunch of snow that was outside where we normally scrape stuff out. So that makes that a little bit harder too. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of work on this. It's gonna probably be a little bit of a long day, considering that snow just makes everything harder. But yeah, I guess we'll just kind of show you how the day goes here. We got our first set of animals moved here, and we got our everyone's favorite fun project, trying to figure out how to chain Duke all the way. I'm not bullying Duke at all, but this makes you wonder how many brain cells he has some days. I'm not bullying you at all. So my dad's over here working on bedding these calves here that are all in a bed impact, but just another one of the things that kind of sucks about having snow and then trying to clean it all out is that it takes forever to clean everything out, because it just basically, it almost doubles the amount you have to haul out. So that just takes forever to do everything. But yeah, about halfway done here, I'd say. We gotta scrape the front part of this pen out, and then we gotta finish scooping up what we got over there piled up. We've gotten all the pens cleaned out now here, and the one nice thing about having all the snow is that we've really needed precipitation, I guess, because we had a really wet spring last year, but like throughout the summer and then last fall it was really dry. So we've needed like moisture like this to help replenish all the water that we haven't gotten in a while. So it's nice to have the snow, and hopefully we keep getting more, so that way we don't have a drought this year and not be able to grow crops very well. So it's not all bad, but there's definitely some parts that are a real pain.